Good morning, everyone. The Delaware County Commission meeting for December 2nd, 2024 is now in session. John Melvin, you like to lead us in Pledge of Allegiance? Sure. Come up here.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, John. You were so enthusiastic I couldn't resist. Again, I'm Gary Brown, President of the Board this year, and to my left is Commissioner Jeff Benton, fellow Commissioner, our County Administrator Tracy Davies, and Deputy Administrator Don Houston, and of course our clerks, Brandy and Jennifer. Let's begin.
Resolution number 24-980, in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings for a regular meeting held November 25th, 2024.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-980. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis is absent this morning. We do not have any specific public comment today, so that brings us to item number 3, resolution number 24-981, in the matter of approving purchase orders and announce certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 1127, and that's it.
That's it. So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 24-981. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-982, in the matter of approving the service agreement between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Perry Protec Incorporated for Delaware County printers and printer maintenance.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Justin Alvey, Director of Finance. This request would authorize a 3-year contract for printer maintenance services with Perry Protec. The estimated savings to the county over the life of the agreement would be about $417,000.
Any questions or comments?
Yeah, I'd like to comment again, as we did with the copier program, we've realized, or we will realize, significant savings.
Right.
And I want to compliment you. Bob Singer was involved in this. He's done some great things for the county, working on the copiers and printers. And again, it's an example of how we can save money, for the taxpayers by combining forces and, negotiating well. And 400 and some thousand over the life of the contract is a awesome savings. So
Thank you.
sure, thank you and everybody who's involved in it.
Great.
Yeah, this is one of those issues that we discussed for a number of years and finally got traction. And we did the copiers, and depending on some of the assumptions you have to make in doing that, somewhere the savings around $750,000, give or take, and savings on this one actually going to be around $150,000 annually.
Right.
And that's money that the taxpayers we could use and benefit the taxpayers in many other ways. So Bob Singer can't say enough good about when initially the copier program, he spent a lot of time, and I think for very little money, $2,500, $3,000, and the time he devoted to that, and extremely well done, and found out how many copies we had, and expiration dates, etc. And with his efforts and those of many of the other departments involved, electeds, we were able to get it accomplished, and the same applies on the printers. So thank you to everybody who's been involved. Thank you to all the electeds and directors that have been supportive of this, because it does benefit the taxpayers. With that, I'll call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-982. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Great, thank you.
Resolution number 24-983, in the matter of ranking for the best value, the 3 most qualified construction managers at risk for the Delaware County Social Services Administration facility.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, John Melvin, Director of Facilities. The evaluation committee interviewed the 3 top firms we ranked, and Zudi helped tabulate the best value ranking. With that, we came real close in the ranking this year. Number 1 would be Gilbane, 2 Elford, and 3 Wasili. Had 3 excellent companies that interviewed really well, and it really came down to the pricing proposal. It was really close.
So they're the least expensive?
Yes, that was a factor into it. So the next step will be to negotiate a contract with the firm ranked best value. Should we fail to be able to negotiate a contract, then we would go to the number 2 firm.
Okay.
Right.
Questions or comments?
Yeah, just again, three great firms.
Yes.
They're all good firms, great reputations, done great projects around Central Ohio. But you have to start with number one.
Yep.
And so anyway, very important project for the county to get this building built.
Yeah, I do want to note too, the evaluation committee, we put an emphasis on the pre-construction services. Again, trying to maintain this budget on this building and look for the best value and the most cost-effective way to construct this building as well, so.
Yeah. So what's the,
These
what,
are- I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, what's the process going forward then, John?
So again, we'll start negotiations with Gil Bain. I imagine we'll be able to negotiate a contract real quick. With them, we'll come forward with the contract. We already have a kickoff meeting with MSA for the project with the agencies involved, scheduled for next week. Again, and then Gil Bain will get involved right away to help with the design, to look at constructability, do the estimates, look for alternative means and methods to, help keep the cost down as best as we can.
Right, right.
These are all three excellent companies. Do you reach out and let the number 2 and number 3 give them any insights into why they didn't get it? What's the problem? I'm just
Yes,
curious.
Pizzuti will take care of that for us, let them know, share the ranking. Again, there are just three excellent firms. There's not a lot of feedback we can give them, because they're all real good firms. Just, share all the information, so.
Okay. Anything else? Call the vote.
Vote on motion 24-983. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
The order will make more sense if we read item number 7 first, and then we'll come back to item number 6. Resolution number 24-984, in the matter of accepting donations made to the sheriff's office.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Mikkel Roy, Finance Director, Delaware County Sheriff's Office. This would be to accept a donation of $5,000 from David Pemberton towards the purchase of a new K-9. He has graciously gifted us that donation, and we'd like to accept it.
Questions or comments?
Yeah, again, thanks to Mr. Pemberton. He supports us so many local causes and
Yes.
the great local community investment person. He's just a great individual, and really appreciate his willingness to help fund the K-9 unit.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to be redundant. He and his grandson Joe, they very community oriented. They do about anything they can to help the county any way they can. And David, thank you very much for the contribution. And nothing else, call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-984. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 6, resolution number 24-985, in the matter of approving a supplemental appropriation for the sheriff's office.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
This would be supplemental to purchase the K-9. We would be using funding from one of our outside sources to make up the difference for the purchase of the K-9. But with the donation that was just accepted, plus the donation that was previously accepted, we'd like to go ahead and purchase the K-9.
Questions or comments? Call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-985. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Item number 8, resolution number 24-986, in the matter of approving transfers appropriations for the sheriff's office.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
We would just ask that these reappropriations would allow us to get through the remainder of the year for any additional services and invoices that we have outstanding.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-986. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go.
Resolution number 24-987, in the matter of establishing fees for the Delaware County Dog Shelter providing the service required under sections 955.12, 955.15, and 955.16 of the Ohio Revised Code.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dawn Houston, Deputy Administrator. And as you know, we completed a cost analysis earlier this year. And I'm recommending your approval of the updated fee schedule, which will begin on January 1st of 2025. you have any
Questions?
questions,
Sorry, I
I'd be
thought you were
happy to
done.
answer them.
Questions or comments?
Yeah, just a comment, I know you worked a lot on this. I think Justin, when numbers are involved, Justin's in the middle of everything. So
Absolutely.
appreciate that. And again, the effort here is to recover our costs and not make a profit. And costs have gone up, and it's time to adjust the fees to accomplish that goal. So, thank you.
Yes.
Call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-987, Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-988, in the matter of approving group life insurance and voluntary benefit plans with Voya Insurance, Colonial Insurance, and Ameriflex for eligible county employees for 2025 benefit plan year.
So moved.
Second, discussion?
And this resolution just recognizes the county's voluntary benefits plans with, as Jennifer mentioned, Voya, Colonial, and Ameriflex. We also have our group life insurance through Voya, and I'm just recommending your approval to recognize the companies that we're working with.
Questions or comments? Call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-988, Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-989, in the matter of approving plans, specifications, setting the bid date and time for 2025 materials and services for Delaware County Engineer.
So moved.
Second, discussion?
Good morning, Commissioners. Lee Bodnar with the Engineers Office. For your consideration, this resolution approves the plans, specifications, bid sets, and the bid dates for assorted materials and services for the year of 2025. These materials and services include curbing, sidewalk construction, guardrail installation, pavement marking, tree clearing, drainage maintenance, and asphalt materials. This will allow us to mobilize quickly for situations that demand that, and it will allow us the opportunity to procure those materials as needed for the year of 2025. And we would recommend your approval.
Questions or comments? Call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-989, Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-990, in the matter of establishing maintenance bonds and releasing construction bond for Liberty Grand District Section 10 and Liberty Grand District Section 11.
So moved.
Second, discussion?
Yes, Commissioners, again, for your consideration, this resolution releases the construction bond and establishes the one-year maintenance bond for the roadways constructed at the Liberty Grands development. That's a multi-phase development, as I'm sure the Commissioners know and recall, located on south of Hyatt's Road and west of Sawmill Parkway in Liberty Township. All inspections and reviews have been conducted by the required and necessary agencies, and we would recommend your approval.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 24-990, Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 24-991, in the matter of approving right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Second, discussion?
For your consideration, Commissioners, this is 6 standard right-of-way utility permits, and we would recommend your approval.
How many are there?
6. 6. Only 6.
Call for vote.
You're never gonna live that down.
I know.
Vote on motion 24-991, Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
And rightfully so. I shouldn't.
Thanks, Lee.
You're welcome.
Resolution number 24-992, in the matter of approving and authorizing the county administrator to execute an intergovernmental cooperation agreement with the Delaware County Board of Developmental Disabilities.
So moved.
Second, discussion? Vote. Is there-
Vote.
Did any,
Commissioners,
If I look your way, you look like you're going to say anything. Go ahead.
Tracy Davies, Administrator. This agreement outlines commitments and responsibilities between Developmental Disabilities Board and the county. We will be taking over their building at 7991 Columbus Pike Road at the intersection of Orange and 23. We have temporarily moved DD team members into the Wolf Building. They don't completely fit in the building, but they're taking alternative days to work in the building with their staff and are being very accommodating over these next few years as we move towards building the social services facility, admin facility. Superintendent Chris Hodge is here, and she's happy to answer any questions, or I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Did you want any comments you want to make? You have a notebook there, I assume you do.
500 pages. Good morning, Commissioners. Christine Hodge, Superintendent, the Delaware County Board of Developmental Disabilities. I just really want to express my gratitude and appreciation to all of you, your staff, to Tracy Davies, maintenance, facilities, your legal team, in helping us move to the Wolf Building and to be able to transfer 7991 Columbus Pike. This move allows us to be in a central location for the people we support. We were able to make the transition, which was seamless to our people, and that's thanks to your team. Your team was very accommodating, they were very gracious, and they continue to support us. So we're very, very grateful to be where we are. We look forward to the collaboration and partnership for the new Social Services Administration facility. As Tracy said, we're doing some rotation of schedules to get everybody in the building, but we are in, and we're very, very happy with our location. Your team did a tremendous job in flipping this building. So we will hopefully have a community open house in a couple weeks once we settle down. Right now, we're in the process of moving 150 boxes out of there and hanging whiteboards and all the things. But in a couple weeks, once things settle down, we would like to at least show our partners where we are and the amazing work that your team had done. So thank you.
This is a transitional location.
Very transitional, yes, but it's very meaningful to us. It is very meaningful to us to be here, closer to the county, closer to the people we support, and be a part of Delaware City as well.
Thank you very much. Any comments?
Yeah, just, again, Christine, thank you. Thank you for your team, for your, I guess, patience is one word. I know you've got a number of challenges with the current building that you moved out of, and I know we're gonna work on a long-term plan for that building and for that corner. It's a very important corner, and we control most of the property there, and we need to, establish complete control over at least most of it. And again, the future of that building, we don't really know at this point, but there are good minds working on that and working on a development plan for that, again, very strategic corner of our county. And I'm sure it'll turn out a few years from now to be a very nice entry into Delaware County. So again, thank you. Thanks to Tracy and Eric, I know worked on it a lot, and John and everybody who made the work possible. But glad to have you local and nearby, and I look forward to the tour.
Yes, thank you. We're very happy to be here.
Yeah, there's not much I can add. I think Commissioner Benton said it well, and obviously the constituents you serve and your staff serve is very important in our county, and hopefully this works out better for them in short term and ultimately long term.
Yes.
So, without any other comments, call for vote.
Vote on motion 24-992. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Bennett?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
It is past 9:45 if the board wishes to reconvene our hearing. A reconvening of hearing for consideration of petition from the Lake of the Woods 5 Homeowners Association requesting dedication of Ferndale Place as a public right-of-way, and we'll note the time is 9:48.
Okay, the hearing is now in session. We're reconvening from the October 21st hearing, and I'm going to kind of go through the ground rules that we're going to follow today, just so we're all on the same page. Its purpose is a consideration of the petition from the Lake of the Woods v. Homeowners Association requesting dedication of Ferndale Place as a public right-of-way. I'm Gary Merrill. I'm president of the board this year, and to my left is fellow Commissioner Jeff Benton. There's a sign-in sheet circulating the room, and we ask that you please sign the sheet to indicate your attendance. Today's hearing of the proposed dedication area is taking place at the office of the Board of Commissioners, which you obviously know. We will hear a report update from the county engineer. Is Rob doing it, or you're, okay, great. Following the report update, there will be a time for questions from the board. After board questions, the board will hear from any interested owners that wish to testify. The board will acknowledge receipt of any landowner written testimony before hearing live testimony. We will first call all those wishing to testify in favor of the dedication. We will then call all those wishing to testify in opposition to the dedication. And before testifying, you'll be asked to take an oath. I will now turn the proceedings over to I thought it was going to be Rob Riley, but his stand-in, Chief Deputy, or member of the Deputy Engineer's Office, come forward. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners. Doug Riedel from the Delaware County Engineers Office, Township Liaison. As you've outlined, Gary, we have actually looked and reviewed the work that was not completed prior to our last, the initial hearing, and found that the work has been performed in a satisfactory manner, and we recommend that the Commissioners approve Ferndale Place as a public road.
Could just for convenience to everybody, could you update on what was looked at or since the last meeting? Because that was the
Yeah,
purpose of being.
the last meeting, the road surface work was completed, and we found that satisfactory. There were some signs that needed installed at the request of our office, and also fire department, and also there was some tree clearing needed done in order to provide safe passage for emergency vehicles in the fire department. So that work was completed and in a satisfactory manner to our office.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Yeah, so now it becomes a township road.
That's correct, yes.
Go forward. Paul, you ready to take it on? Paul Wise from Genoa is here, and he may have a comment.
Well, do you have any written?
We do not have anyone that has turned in any additional written testimony.
Okay. I assume you're speaking in favor. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead, Paul.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Paul Wise. I'm the Genoa Township Administrator. I'm here representing the trustees. I just want to let you know that it was a smooth process going through this transition from a private road to a public road. Worked closely with the engineers department. All the work was done satisfactorily. I'm very happy that the system is in place with the engineer's office. Our recommendation is that the roads be taken, that you dedicate the roads to the township so that we enter these into our road inventory so that there's no work needed at least for 20 years, which is basically our pavement schedule. And the roads look nice. They've been resealed, repaved. All the signs are in place. Our fire marshal checked the canopy of trees along the roadway, and it's acceptable with our fire department. So I'm in favor of moving ahead with the acceptance of this road into our road inventory.
Very well.
Thank you.
Paul.
Good, yeah, thanks, Paul.
Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in favor of the petition? Come forward. You looked a little reluctant there.
I was found a nice, quiet corner. I'm Renee McCrary, 7245.
Could you introduce yourself and I'll swear you in?
Yes, sorry. I'm Renee McCrary. I'm president of the Homeowners Association Board of Directors. I live on Duncan's Glen. Do you need my address?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes.
Proceed.
Okay, I'm not going to go into details. I spoke at the last hearing, but I do represent, we had 16 yes votes out of our 17 homeowners, so one didn't vote, but I do speak in favor of 16 of our homeowners who are in favor. So that's all I have.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in favor of the petition? I will ask twice. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in favor of the petition? With that, is there anyone who'd like to speak in opposition? Is there anyone who'd like to speak in opposition? Okay, with that, Commissioner Benton, you have any comments?
I want to thank the engineer's office and for, again, taking on a unique challenge of making a public road out of a private road and working through that process. Paul, you and the trustees have been good to work with as well, and the Homeowners Association. And so I think we're getting to the right conclusion. The road will be maintained in the future by Genoa Township.
Okay, I have nothing additional to add at this point. Do we need to close the hearing?
We've noted the time as 9:55.
All right, so the hearing is now closed, and I would ask that you read in support of the petition.
Resolution number 24-993, in the matter of granting the petition from the Lake of the Woods 5 Homeowners Association requesting dedication of a Ferndale Place as a public right-of-way.
So moved.
Second, discussion. I don't think I really have anything to add. I think Everyone's done a very thorough job in evaluating this, and the township's on board, and I think it's in a situation that the next 20 years, as the testimony was given, that the road's in good shape, and with that, I support it, and call vote.
Vote on motion 24-993. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye. Okay, with that, we'll move on to Administrator. You have anything to add?
No, nothing today, thank you.
Donna? Eric, you're on the back road, I'm still gonna ask. Commissioner Benton?
Just a couple things. We have Delco Water is having a solar array ribbon cutting and ceremony this afternoon on their unique solar panels that they've created and have set up on their reservoir on the Olentangy River Road. So I'm going to try to make that and just see it. You know, it'd be very interesting. It's very unique, one of the first in the state, I think. Boardman Arts Park stage groundbreaking is tomorrow afternoon. CCAO Winter Conference, where we'll all be starting Wednesday, is then Wednesday through Friday. Friday morning, I am going to the Economic Development 411, as I thought the agenda there was a little better than CCAO's agenda for Friday morning. But anyway, a lot going on, as always.
And the event at Delco is at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Right. Commissioner Ben's already mentioned the annual meeting. We also have our CCAO board meeting Wednesday in front of that, so I'll be there early in the morning for that, and then, of course, the convention, the annual meeting for the next 3 days. I have nothing else to add, and it's my understanding we don't have any for executive.
We do not.
Without that, without objection, we are adjourned.